The most common question at all times is how to attract women. So many men have no idea how to answer this one. There are dozens of myths that say you have to be rich and in a certain physical trait to attract a woman, but myths are only myths. Here are a few simple tips to help you look attractive in the eyes of a woman. Hello and welcome to Success Lab. Make sure you stay till the end to kick all of the myths to the curb and get to what really attracts women. Tip 1. Invest in yourself. How much do you invest in yourself? Many people think that investing in yourself means eating delicious food, wearing expensive clothes, going on vacays, and so on. But in reality, it has a different meaning. Just check yourself. How often do you look for your personal wants, needs, desires to be met by others? If this happens often, then you haven't invested in yourself. It's such a common thing when a guy wants to find a girl who completes him, yet he has no idea what he can achieve on his own. A needy man is an all-out turnoff for most women. Women always sense if you don't have self-love, you don't invest in yourself, and when you need someone to complete you. Remember, women don't fall in love with the man, but who they can be with that man. So, to attract a woman, you need to invest in yourself first. Take care of your emotions, your inner self, your desires, and your wishes. Emotionally stable females want emotionally stable men. She doesn't want to play the role of someone who will always make up for his shortcomings within himself. Tip 2. Always look fresh. Yes, appearance is not the key feature when it comes to attracting women, but when you are constantly unkempt, tortured, tired, and so on, it can turn women off. But when you look fresh, it displays confidence. It doesn't mean that you have to wear the most expensive suits or groom yourself all day long. Just don't forget about these simple elements: hygiene, fragrance, grooming, and yes, communication. Always send out some positive vibes. It will add to your fresh look. Tip 3. Make her laugh. They say if you can make her laugh, this is half the battle. Even many scientists claim that women value the production of humor more than men. According to several psychological studies, women find a man that can make them laugh more attractive. But stay away from crass and insensitive or even offensive type of humor. It is well known that ladies are into guys who are quick on their feet and can have creative, playful banter. Be witty. A great sense of humor will make her think that in tough times you will be able to smile through them. Interestingly, this will help build her trust in you as a confidant. Tip 4. Listen to her. Most men don't know how to listen, or they just don't want to. It is true that women use more words than men to express their thoughts. So this is probably why most men don't really like to listen too hard. But here's the thing, literally, every woman wants to be heard by her man. So now you are armed with the knowledge that women are more attracted to men who are actively listening. And you can use it in your favor. If you want to show that you are an active listener, just slow down and speak less than her. Talking less gives you more time to make your response more meaningful and thoughtful. And what is also really important, learn to speak her language. Obviously, your girl has her unique tells that mean specific things. When you start learning more about her, you will understand her specific nonverbal or verbal way of communication. And as you learned it, you pick up on them and she will appreciate it more. This will earn you more points with her. Tip 5. Be a leader. Women love confident men. Historically, women are more attached to leaders. This gives them confidence in the future and it makes them feel safe. Here is a really important note. They want to feel like they are with a leader but not a dictator. If you are a leader, you have to lead your relationship with her as well. Being a good leader in a relationship means thinking about what's best for both of you. You have to think not only about your own needs and wishes, but also keep her needs at the forefront of the relationship. A good leader is always an amazing initiator and he is always engaged in activities that will help the relationship grow. Show her your commitment to the relationship's mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Tip 6. Be a little spontaneous. Speaking of initiative and being always engaged in activities that will help the relationship grow, it is also important to note that women adore gifts, surprises, and some spontaneous things. That said, women like guys who are open to everything new and a little adventurous. It doesn't mean you have to travel the world 5 times a year, but simple things as trying new food, new places, hobbies, or sports can help a lot. Just don't get fully into a routine. Be ready to leave your office a bit earlier to surprise your lady with an interesting or unusual date. She will appreciate it and it will keep her interest going. Tip 7. Show her you are family-oriented if you really are. If you are a family-oriented man, let her know this. Of course, not every woman's biggest dream is marriage and family, but most ladies like men who are capable of being family-oriented. Let her know that you want to have a family or kids if you really want to, and it will increase your attractiveness exponentially. It doesn't mean that you have to go all in about it on the first date. Just be open to discussing things about family, kids, your own plans, ideas, and perspectives on this topic. Be yourself and let her know that you can treat her as a priority, just as you would if she were your wife. Tip 8. Mind your manners. Women like men with manners. This is 100% official information. Just because a lot of guys don't take manners seriously, they fail on their first or second date. It doesn't mean you have to have read a 500-page book on manners or act like you are a member of the royal family. But thank you and please are not enough. You need to know what true manners actually mean. First off, be the chivalrous gentleman. This is so easy. Open her door and insist on walking closest to the street. Be always polite. Pick tender tones and words. Compliment her. Follow the proper etiquette on the dinner date. Don't start eating until she's ready. Pull out her chair. Be nice to waitresses. Tip 9. Be honest with her. Being honest is the most important thing in a relationship. It is not just about not lying to each other. It is about not pretending to be someone who you are not. Many people try to look better when they just start dating, but in the end, even if you put on a mask, one day you will show your true colors. And one more thing you must be open about if you want to attract a woman is your flaws. Yes, confidence is key, but you will look even more confident in her eyes if you are not afraid of talking about your shortcomings. She doesn't expect you to be perfect, so be honest and she will appreciate it. Of course, it doesn't mean you just have to expose yourself, but when the opportunity presents itself, be open and honest. Feel free to talk about it because for women, this is a sign that you are not looking for fake approval. Speaking of being honest with her, it is important to mention that showing your vulnerability is also a thing. Of course, most men don't want their women to know that they can be vulnerable sometimes. But it does show that you are an actual human who does need someone. And this thing attracts women a lot. For them, it means that you have feelings, you are not cold-blooded. This is a signal for her that you trust her on a deeper level. Tip 10. Be thoughtful. There's a good saying, thoughtfulness is the cousin of being selfless, and it shows your woman that you are emotionally mature. If you want her to know that you are capable of treating her in the best way possible, here are a few tips on how to be a thoughtful man. Be ready to sacrifice when it is needed, listen to her needs, be always kind, and never lie to her. In fact, it only seems that getting the attention of a woman is a difficult mission. Truth is, maybe so, but frankly, all you need is to start following these tips, and you will see that it is really easy. Just keep on working on yourself, and you will attract the right woman. Since you become a better version of yourself, you will fulfill your role as a man in the world. And now I want to know your opinion. Which tip seems the most difficult to follow for you? Is there anything you would add to the list? If yes, let us know in the comments section down below. For more interesting psychological facts and tips, subscribe and like this video. Thank you for watching.